We're up here at Morgan Marine's boat yard where he's putting the finishing touches on prepping this vessel to be the next artificial reef edition offshore Destin, Fort Walton Beach. This vessel was built back in the 1940s. It's actually a tugboat. It's 75 feet or so, and it was used most recently to do a lot of marine salvage, pulling a bunch of those derelict vessels that may be around the area, as well as sinking other artificial reefs offshore Destin, Fort Walton. This vessel actually has quite a bit of relief. It has about 40 feet of relief, and we're going to put this out in the area that we call the boat yard. We have two other deployments that have gone there already. The sailing vessel Dylan, which was deployed back in September 2020, and the Brannon, which was deployed just this last summer. This taller vessel will provide a little bit of relief to the location so that folks can do a dive maybe on the bottom, which is about 119 feet, and come up to the top, which will be at about 79, 80 feet. Makes it a lot easier to dive and allows you to spend a little more time down there. The extra relief also provides a great location for people to go fishing. You'll have your amberjack swimming around in the column. You'll have your snappers and your groupers on the bottom. It really is going to be a good site. It's already a pretty mature site, but adding this will really make it a lot better. So because this vessel was actually constructed back in the 40s, it had to go through a little bit more prep or a little more screening to make sure that this vessel was okay to go into the environment, the marine environment. Back in before the 1980s, there were PCBs and a lot of lead that was used in the paint and the wiring. So we had to test the paint to make sure that it was okay. We got the results back and everything is good to go. But we also had to make sure that there was plenty of holes cut in the floor so that if marine life were to find their way into the vessel, they can find their way out. It also allows the vessel to sink at a more even rate. So this vessel actually belonged to Morgan Marine, and they were going through the recertification process with the Coast Guard, and some of their new rules made this vessel require a lot of retrofits to bring it back into code. And due to the cost of that, they decided to donate it to the county for us to deploy as an artificial reef. So we're paying for the cleaning and the deployment cost of this, but the price of the vessel was actually free. Until about, I guess, a year and a half ago, we really hadn't had very many vessel deployments, but this will actually be the fourth vessel deployment that we've done the last year and a half, and we still have a few more on the books. Being able to deploy these large wrecks, it's unique habitat. It's not your normal concrete modules that have been deployed for many years now. Provides a great location for people to go diving, a real interesting place to go diving, and also provides a great place for people to go fishing too.